Greetings, Fanders and Thomas Sanders, and welcome back to another reaction video. Now, I will admit, in advance, I am still working through the Thomas Sanders reaction videos, as in I'm working through the videos from last year because I got so far behind. So this one is the channel and life update from, I think it was something like mid to late last year. So I'm kind of catching up. But the reason I didn't upload a reaction video last week was because it was my birthday and I kind of needed a break. I just needed to step away for a bit. I was busy daily. But I know I keep saying that sometime soon I am gonna get back into regular videos, but part of moving out has meant I've had to put a lot of time aside that I used to spend creating videos and art, and I've had to spend that on either getting food shopping or sorting out bills or lots. So I am gonna get into the gaming videos and the vlogs again. I want to. I think it's probably something that's more gonna come about when things get easier in the next couple of months, because the past few months I have been busy so much. Anyway, I don't want to ramble too long about everything that's going on in life. That's a different video. I'm gonna react to this reaction video, and yeah. And I guess we'll see what Thomas had to say.
What is up, everybody? Hope that you're doing well out there. I just wanted to make this video to give you a little update on what to expect on the channel this year, as well as a personal life update. For 2023, as far as big projects go, and at the risk of sounding overly ambitious again, my aim is to get parts 1 and 2 of the Sanderside season finale out to you all. And this is out of 4 parts. So I just want to thank everyone who has shown not only a huge amount of patience with us as we work on it, but also those of you who have been incredibly supportive to us. This is a big project that I have always visualized not only having set work, art, and costumes, but also original music. So the writing has been intensive. We're also aiming to bring you another cartoon therapy this year because I miss Picani and I want him back. And we're getting ready next week to bulk shoot the next chapters of Role Slang with Roman, which I'm very excited about. We're having special guests, and after the events of chapter 3, I am really ready to see what's in store for Roman of Reston and Youngblood Raw. It's never too late to check out that series or tune into a random episode. It's one of my favorite things in the frickin' world, and I love every time I've heard somebody say that it's gotten them into Dungeons and Dragons. That's just, I am also currently writing another completely original song, apart from any other series. I've just really had this songwriting kick, so I'm trying to accommodate that calling amidst everything else going on. So, I don't know, maybe there'll be an original song or 2 on the horizon. I have no idea. Aside from the bigger projects, I'm also going to be trying to make other videos more bite-sized, more fast-paced. This is going to allow me to try some new things, be a little bit more experimental, and maybe also include a little bit more of the comedy that people know me from my short videos. I've gotten some good advice from friends recently that if there's anything out there that seems cool, that seems fun, I should just go for it. And if anything I start is not feeling fun, I should ditch it and move to the next thing. I've always felt like there are things out there that I've wanted to try, but I didn't know how to make a big elaborate video out of it, and I don't think that I need to. Or I've just been afraid of sharing things that I felt weren't going to appeal to a bigger audience. But I think I'm going to adapt this attitude a little bit more with some of my videos, and hopefully that's going to bring a more of myself to this channel. So just bear with me, because there's going to be some of that experimentation, and hopefully it's going to refresh my channel and bring more things to it that I'm passionate about, and I hope that you enjoy it too. Maybe I bring some of my characters in to help present some of this short-paced content. I don't know. And finally, in personal news, nothing is bad at all, and I'm not going to go into details, but if anybody has any sensitivity to skin conditions, then feel free to skip the rest of this video. Some of you may already know this by following me on my Twitter or following my Instagram stories, but in December I developed a skin condition that comes as a symptom from getting a sickness like the cold or the flu, which is made worse by histamines and stress. I initially tried to hide it with makeup because I first caught it on my face, but it eventually made its way to my upper torso, and then my arms, and then my legs. And the whole time, without me realizing it, it was also on my scalp. I'm thankful that I went to dermatologists to help me treat it, and I've been treating it since then, and fingers crossed it seems to be on its way out. But the irritation on my scalp has left patches and hair loss to the point where I feel uncomfortable being in front of a camera of any kind without a head covering. It's just, I've been very not as in front of the camera as I used to, because I've just been very insecure about it. They told me that they don't see any more irritation on my scalp, which is great, and that the hair should grow back, but the hard part is just going to be time. It takes a few months. Also, do not worry, I do not wear head coverings all the time, only when I'm in front of the camera, and my friends have helped me discover the wonders of silk pillowcases, silk bonnets for when I sleep, and aloe water. Also, I was told as part of my treatment to moisturize the hell out of my body, and oh my gosh, my elbows and my knees have never felt smoother. I finally get it. I am a man in my 30s, and I finally understand why people moisturize their bodies. But all this is to say, just be expecting me and my characters to be wearing hats for a little bit. Janice is safe. No changes needed for Janice. And yeah, this also has helped me realize that I really need to get a handle on my stress levels and my work-life boundaries. Like, my body is yelling at me, so I better listen to it. But yeah, I think that's mainly it. I think you're pretty much brought up to speed. Be prepared for those big projects coming up, as well as new formats of content on this channel as I try to bring more of myself and what I love to it. Thank you once again to our amazing patrons who support me and my team as we work on these projects every day. You're all amazing. If you haven't checked out our Patreon in a bit, I highly recommend strolling on over to Janice's corridor of stored rewards. We got a bunch of new behind the scenes videos, new exclusive bonus artwork, new exclusive photos, our live streams are archived so you can go back and rewatch them, or you can join for new ones. Lots of cool stuff. So if you're interested in checking it out and supporting us, that's amazing. No worries either way. That is it, and until next time, take it easy guys, gals, and non-binary pals. Peace out.
Right, yeah. I heavily relate to a lot of that. I'm gonna start by saying yes. I know that some of those projects I believe have already been released. I could be wrong because I'm pretty far behind, but I'm also gonna say I'm heavily related to what Thomas was going through with his skin condition that he had last year, possibly still has, because something I've never actually said on here, and I don't think I've ever brought it up anywhere, is I have eczema. I was born with eczema. I have probably genetically, and yeah, I had a slightly tough time growing up because there were things I couldn't use, or things that would make me constantly itch. My skin has always been naturally dry. Luckily I've had less issues with it more recently, probably because one, I'm dealing better with stress than I used to. Two, I'm taking better care of both my mental health and my physical health, therefore my skin's healthier. And another thing is, I spend a lot of time inside. Yeah, so Yeah, but I do heavily relate to that. I always find that when I'm like getting really stressed or anxiety high, or there's too much going on either in my life or in my head, my skin gets worse, and I've had times where it's actually turned into rashes, or it's cracked, or it's become inflamed, or whatever. And I don't know if any of you've been watching since I started into doing videos, whether the regular ones or reaction ones, but there have been a couple where I've either had scabs on my face or whatever. My skin gets really bad in the summer and winter times, and it can be painful. I probably need to it out, but I hide it a lot, and it's been really difficult this year, because when I have had any skin issues on my hands or my arms, I've sort of forced myself not to hide it. Yeah, when things have been rough, I've had to deal with having either rashes or whatever, and I always notice that my skin does get worse if I'm dealing with a lot of stress, or if I've been through something upsetting, because I scratch when I'm upset, and it messes my skin up. But yeah, I do heavily relate to that, and Thomas, if you are watching, I don't honestly be surprised if you're still watching and haven't just sort of do. But I hope you are doing better now. I look forward to like the near future, and thank you for being you, honestly, because you help so many people out. Yeah, I think I don't really want to ramble more, because this video is probably a bit long now. But yeah, I felt I should have done a reaction video, me watching that and being able to relate to it, because it makes sense to show both sides of what being human is. Yeah, I don't think there's anything I've missed, so I think I'm gonna wrap this video up now. If you enjoyed watching the video, if you want to see more future content, and you want to support the channel more, please do consider subscribing, because that is the best way you can support my small corner of the interwebs. Share this with whoever you like. Don't forget to check out the original video, it is in the description. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next video, whether it's a reaction video or an original. Okie doke. Take care, stay safe out there, hydrate because it's very hot currently, I love you guys so much. Okay. Bye!